So it turns out June 10th is pretty much gonna be one of the best days ever. Not only am I launching my hair care product, Harmonized Beauty, just got word that Seint is having a huge summer blowout sale. There is some really good things on that sale. These select items are 40% off. Say what? And there is good things on them. I have them here in my compact, and I'm gonna show you my favorites. Starting with Fiji and Nutmeg. These are 40% off. Okay, Fiji, you know, I've used this for many different tutorials. It's a highlight color, but I use it as a contour slash bronzer. I also use it as an eyeshadow color. You can also use it as a lip contour. It's so good and so universal. Nutmeg is a beautiful highlight. If you've been using Sandy or Mango and you need something a little darker, so good for the summer. Also, guess what else is 40% off? Select brushes. One of the brushes that's on sale is this smudge brush, and I use this all the time, and I show you guys this brush all the time. So taking the smudge brush, and I'm gonna swipe it into Fiji highlight, but I'm gonna use it as a contour slash bronzer. Putting it in all the places. Also on the eyes, because it is a beautiful color on the eyes. And taking the powder brush, also 40% off, and just blending that in. And I kind of, because it's a little bit warmer, I want it to also double as my bronzer. So I'm working it upwards from where I placed it in my contour line and kind of just tapping and pressing to get it to blend. Look at that. Blend the nose, same brush, to just blend out that eyeshadow. What I like about this brush, let me explain to you. So it is dense and it's flat. Initially, this was designed as a powder brush, so you could go in and set with your powder, which also is phenomenal for that, but because it's dense and because it's flat, this gives you a higher coverage. So I love this even for applying highlight colors if you want a little bit more coverage, but then it also blends like a dream. Such a good brush. This brush is great. Okay, tell me that Fiji color, it's not perfection. I have done tons of tutorials with Fiji, so if you haven't got it yet or you just want to stock up, it's 40% off. And the other color that is 40% off is Nutmeg. It's a really pretty highlight color. Like I said, if you've used Sandy and Mango and you need a little darker, or even if you've used Mango and Sandy mixed together, Nutmeg is basically that. It's such a good color. They also have some 40% off lip and cheek colors. Here are the ones that are on sale. I love Rosewood and I love Tropicana. There's a couple other really good ones. Oh, and Ibiza lip liner. These are great. Here we have Pineapple, Tangerine, Tropicana, and then we have Rosewood. Okay. Pineapple is a very sheer like yellow. Honestly, throw it on as a gloss. Fun because they smell so good to put on your lips. Tangerine obviously has a little bit more color because it's orange, and these are more of a gloss finish. It smells like tangerine. This is a beautiful one as a lip color. And then we have Tropicana here. Tropicana is a subtle peachy color, and it has a gloss finish as well. And Rosewood is the other one, and it is this color. So I love these two colors mixed together. Taking the smudge brush, also 40% off, swipe into my Tropicana and put that one here, and then Rosewood up here. Taking the same powder brush, and we're just gonna tap that to get it to blend. Now I'm a big blush gal. I love my blushes, and I think they're the funnest thing for switching up your makeup. Also showing you Ibiza, the lip liner, and I'm taking the multitasker brush, which is also 40% off. Line the lips. It gives a really subtle lip line while also making the lips look plumper. I'm gonna use Tropicana on my lips as well. Now eyes. 40% off of these eyeshadows. I have some really good ones here that I use all the time. I'll use a couple of them to show you. Leo, all-time favorite. A little bit on the brush. And I'm gonna go up here through my crease just to kind of warm it up a little bit more. Small end of the brush and under the eye. Taking Havana, which is this. So this is Leo, this is Havana. Kind of more of a creamy orange, but it's beautiful over the lid, and then use it as like your blending shade. I'm gonna use Crush, which is this orange like orange shimmer, and this is gonna go right down here at the lash line. Brush is an OG color that I've legit used since the beginning of Seint. Then I'm gonna take Moscow, which is this gorgeous color, under the lash line. Also take that Moscow and go right next to the liner. Here's kind of like the finished look. I gotta go put some mascara in a few of those colors, but I will swatch these ones because I do think they are really pretty. This is Snowbird. You see that? Stardust. Also gorgeous. This is Finn right here. They're really, really pretty. So if you're somebody who doesn't love like more of the orange warmth colors, these are good options. Then we have 40% off of all these brushes, and these are good brushes. The powder brush, which I showed you how to use. The multitasker brush, OG favorite. The line brush, I use this bad boy to do my eyebrows every single day because it's like a nice, clean, precise line. Also has the spoolie, and I always use this to like get my mascara clumps off once I get done doing my mascara, but also works great for taming those brows. The eyeshadow brush, this brush is everything for eyeshadow. You can use this one singular brush for your whole eyeshadow look. You guys know because I do it all the time. The smudge brush, also a great eyeshadow brush, but I love this one to dip into my creams to apply, and then I use the other brush, one of the other brushes to blend, but also great eyeshadow brush. And then the blend brush. This is a lighter brush, so it gives you a lighter coverage because it's less dense. So this one, so good for blush, also so good for illuminator. If you like a light coverage with your makeup, use this brush. Love the small end. I do this one all the time for my under eyes here. Also use this all the time to apply the creams when I use them on my eyes. So this brush, these brushes, I use pretty much every single day when I do my makeup. Seint's also doing their fragrances 40% off. All of these fragrances that are the creams are rose gold illuminator. So you can use them as illuminator, or you can put them on your wrists, on your neck. They're beautiful on your neck, on your chest here, on your collarbone, and they have fragrance. They all smell so good. If I had to pick my favorite, it would be number 4 and number 6. The holiday fragrance collection, these fragrances all smell divine, and they are the perfect little sizes. I always take these when I travel because they're like TSA approved, they're small, they're compact, and they smell delicious. There isn't one smell that I don't love, and so the collection is awesome to get your hands on. Next up, palettes and carries. These palettes, you guys, if you need a new palette, a bigger size, these palettes are on sale, 40% off. The silver palette is nice because it cleans really well and it doesn't show as many fingerprints. All the palettes are great. I feel like you can't go wrong with them, but if you need, I love to have all sizes because when I travel, I take a smaller one, but then for my daily use, I always love a bigger one. So it's always nice to just have a couple different palettes to choose from. Last but not least, a couple of skincare items 50% off. The Milk Moisturizer is heavenly. I love these microfiber cloths, and these little rounds are so convenient to take when you're traveling. They're awesome.